Hey, so my name is Patrick Garcia. I'm in class English 102 with Melissa Garcia. And for this assignment, we had to create a YouTube video for this. And so I decided to choose Edward Scissorhands as the movie instead of Pleasantville. And in this movie, you saw like plenty of magic realism elements, but some of them were like a lot higher than like others. Like in this movie, I saw fantastical hybridity and sense of mystery, but there are also political critique and flatness. And so I'm gonna play as the character Edward, who is the main character of this movie. And so he is pretty much left out of society, and he likes to be by himself and doesn't like to be around people. And people think that he's weird and all this and that. He has hands. His hands are scissors, which makes him like different than everybody else, and that's why they call him different. So pretty much, from my standpoint as Edward, there the element fantastical. There was a lot used in this movie. For him, like I think the fantastical part for him was even entering in the society. Like when he entered the society, he didn't know any of the people. Like even in the beginning when he's driving in the car into the society, that he gets really excited. Like he points out in front of her with her scissor hands, who freaks her out, and he also hits his head like he doesn't know what to do. So I think that's a fantastical part for him because he's never seen that kind of stuff before. So like to him, it seems unreal, which is kind of like the definition of fantastical. Like, so another one that I think that is for him is that everybody's scared of him, and because they think he's different and he doesn't like know what to do with the society. And so even that problem is even today's problem. By living in this world, there are a lot of people that are left out of society and that are trying to fit it back into society, but they can't fit in because people criticize them a lot, and they give them a lot of crap pretty much for being different. And that even fits like to nowadays. The what also through Edward's eyes, there's a term hybridity, because in his eyes, when he's in the movie, he has flashbacks of him going back to his, I want to say, to like back when he was being created by his dad, and he sees like the whole factory of his dad that he made, just making some cookies. I'm pretty sure it was, and then that's the first flashback he has. The second flashback he has is he has flashbacks of him getting taught how to speak and how to do like certain like abilities to like try to live in society. But his last flashback was his dad dying, which is a very inspirational part to his life because he was about to get regular hands instead of scissors, but his dad died right before he could even put them on him. So that's why he was stuck with his hands. Also, some other terms that I saw as like the reader, the other like parts of hybridity that I saw was in the beginning of the movie, the old woman, who is Kim, the daughter, is telling this whole story to her granddaughter as like a nighttime story, which it could be used as hybridity because it starts off there and then it goes back in time to when she was young, and then it goes back in time or forward in time to the where she's telling the story again. Also, what I saw like through Edward's eyes, there was a sense of mystery because the people really don't like him at all. Well, they don't like him, but they don't know him. He's different. They think he's weird, and there's rumors going around the town or the little perfect society that he's just different, and that like they don't really know anything about him. So it like leaves you questioning in the beginning, and it creates like a suspenseful thing, like especially like in the beginning of the movie when it's showing all the credentials of like who helped create the movie. They're playing a really creepy music that like it makes it really like maybe Edward's a murderer. He has scissors for hands. It's a little weird. They're playing all this suspenseful music, so it leaves you guessing. Also, through Edward's eyes, I think that he got criticized a lot, which could be in the element political critique. They criticized him so much. They called him names. They called him like he was different than everybody else. People in society, like some of the sayings that I saw that I wrote down were that people said it from their neighborhood was, I think he's different, or he wouldn't be special if he had regular hands, or you're a freak and not even human being. Like even if like yourself, if you heard these, that would make you not want to move into society like ever again. That makes you want to be back in the tower by yourself where you're happy instead of being in society hearing all this. Also, they had flatness throughout this movie. Through Edward's eyes, I think the flat character to him was not to him, but like the flat character as a reader that I saw was the girl that called Edward the devil. He's the devil, he's this, he's that. She showed up through like in the movie, and then she left and then showed back up, and that she never really stated her name at all, like who she was, what she did. And that's when like Edward, he didn't like that. And so when he gets accused, after he gets accused for cutting Kim, the daughter, he goes and puts like the devil as a bush in front of this woman's house to kind of like scare her and this and that. But like I think she's the flattest character throughout the whole film. But also the other flat characters of the film were, I think, all the neighbors were, because really it didn't go in much detail on who they were, what they're doing. Like I think the people that were explained the most was it was the mother, Peg's family. Peg's family got explained in detail the most. She showed whose daughter was, that the dad's a bowling champion, and this and that. And that's pretty much the elements that I saw through Edward's eyes in this film. And I thought it was a great film. It included all like every element. And after it's like trying to watch the film and look for these elements, I feel like I got a better understanding of what these elements are now. Like, it's hard to explain, but like now when I watch other movies, I'm actually kind of looking for these elements and not just watching the movie just to watch it. I'm kind of examining it. Well, that's my video of elements, and thank you, and that's it.